Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Nesto. Welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday. It's about to be 10 a.m. I only have 2 jobs today. So the one at 10 a.m. right now is going to be changing out 4 screens on 4 screen doors. So I picked up 4 rolls of the screen and the spline, and I have my tool to put in the spline. Now that I think about it, I only bought 4 rolls, and I should have bought 5 just to have some extra in case I mess up. Because sometimes you're putting in the new screen and you rip a hole in it, and it's you know, it's garbage after that. So I'm just gonna have to get lucky, and hopefully I don't mess up too much. Screen replacement is pretty straightforward, pretty easy, but it does take a little bit of practice to get it right. Because I mean, I've done it many times now, and I still like struggle with it a little bit. You can't make it too tight. You don't pull on it. Don't make it taut to try to put the spline in, because if you make it too tight, it warps the frame. It'll fold it. After you put the spline in, you gotta be really careful not to, when you cut all the excess screen off. Gotta be really careful not to stab it with your knife. So just a couple little things to look out for, but it should be pretty simple. Changing out 4 screen doors, just the screen part, and then at 1 o'clock I have a job with it's not on TaskRabbit, it's a private client. It's a lady that I've done a lot of work for in the past, and that one is there's a small, probably like foot by a foot hole in the ceiling. I don't know, somebody must have done some kind of work there, or there must have been something, but they cut open a little square, so I got to patch that up. And also I got she says her dryer vent, like the screen fell off it, so birds have been nesting in there. And that one I think I might need my ladder for. I think it's on the 2nd floor. So you see it's raining and stuff, so hopefully it stops raining, or hopefully there's some cover there. Because I really don't want to reschedule that. Actually, since I'm doing that ceiling fix, I know she's probably gonna want it painted and stuff. So I have to come back anyway. So if it's raining, if it's too wet, then I'll just tell her I'll change the dryer vent when I come back. And then that's it for today. And then tomorrow I have 2 jobs, and for Thursday, and then for Friday I have 2 jobs so far. I'm gonna see if I can get another job in the evening, and then after that I don't work till Tuesday. But yeah, it's been going good, guys. And then let me go take care of this job. As you can see, I'm in my Jeep. I'm not in my little car, and I'll explain why later. We'll talk later. But I'm gonna go and do this job now, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I got done with that job. I'm headed to my next job. I was there from 10 to 12:30. So that's at $80 an hour. That was $200. And $1,500 plus like 40 bucks in expenses. But yeah, so now I'm gonna be a couple minutes late to my next job, but not a big deal. So she ended up only wanting two screens replaced, not 4. As you saw, I replaced, that was the bigger one, that was a smaller one. And one tip I'm gonna give you is when you put the spline in, go clockwise. I went counterclockwise, and I was like having to use my left hand. So on the second one, actually, I went clockwise, and it was a lot easier. Yeah, but now, and also I replaced the handles on those storm doors. Yeah, I replaced the hydraulic part, the closer. I fixed some other door handles, and she asked me if I could put a dimmer switch. She had a dimmer switch. She asked me if I could install it on the chandelier, so I took care of that as well. And it went pretty smooth. Didn't rip up the thing. It had extras if I did. So I'm gonna go do this next job, and then I'll let you guys know how that goes. All right, guys. So I'm back. So this job took me from, I basically started at 1:15. And it took me till 2:45, so it was an hour and a half. So at 80 bucks, that's 120. So for today, it's 320 in total. And it was pretty straightforward. That hole in the ceiling, it was just about, you know, cutting out a new one, putting it in. It wasn't actually the dryer vent that she had a problem with. It was the bathroom exhaust vent, and like birds were getting in there and nesting in there and everything. So it wasn't too bad. I just opened it up, pulled out a little bit of nesting that was still there, because I guess she had done it before too. Like she had somebody or she did it, because she could hear like the birds like inside the wall a little bit from where that is. And I took it down and I replaced the screen, just the screen part, and I put it back up. And then she had a baby gate. Well, not a baby gate. It's a baby gate, but it's for dogs too. So she wanted that. She had it on like press fitted on, but she wanted it on more securely. So I did that. I'm gonna come back and sand and paint the drywall, and I'm also gonna touch up some paint in some other areas. Also, cabinet hinges. Her cabinet, one cabinet needs new hinges, so I'm gonna pick those up before I come next time. And I feel like there was something else. I think that was it. And you know, so now I'm getting ready to go home. So yeah, I was gonna tell you guys the reason why I'm in the Jeep. I'm in the Jeep because I'm gonna try to sell my little car, because I want to get a bigger car for my family. You know, I'm gonna get something with like a 3rd row, and I could probably, if I sold my car, I could probably get like $5,000 for it. So I'm gonna sell my car $5,000, and then maybe put a little bit more on top of that, and buy something with a 3rd row. So I'll probably be using this Jeep for, you know, the foreseeable future. Because my car's a 2015 Versa Note, so I'm pretty confident I could get $5,000 for it. Like the back was all messed up from, you know, me loading all the tools and everything into it, putting the ladder in. One time I had to rent a drain snake, and when I was putting it in, I ripped like the back of the back seat. So like the whole back was destroyed. But actually the junkyard that's around here, Victory Auto Wreckers, they actually had my car in stock, or like they had a junk car that was the exact same model as mine. So I went over there. So I went over there, and I just took a bunch of stuff off that junk car, because it was like the front end was totaled. So I just took all like the back seats, the trunk area, and some interior panels. I even took the muffler, because the muffler on my car is broken, so it's making a loud noise. So I'm gonna replace that with the muffler I took from that junkyard car as well. And so I replaced a lot of the stuff on it already. I'm not done, but I don't want to destroy it again, so I'm taking the Jeep from now on, and then we'll see if I can sell that car. And then I'm probably gonna sell the van too. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna sell it this summer just to get rid of it. Even though it's super handy to have. You know, mostly I've used it for helping people move, or buying furniture, picking up furniture, and I've used it a lot for like cleaning out my garage, cleaning out my house. I'll just load the van up with a bunch of junk and garbage, and I'll take it to the dump, and I'll just unload it over there, and it's like $30 to get rid of a bunch of garbage. So it's it's really handy. It's really handy thing to have. Ideally, I would want to sell my little Nissan, buy a bigger vehicle with 3 rows for my family, and then I want to probably sell this Jeep and buy a pickup truck, because I want a pickup truck. I don't know why. I just want a pickup truck. So I'm gonna probably get a pickup truck for me. It could be like my Handyman business car, whatever. But and then get rid of the van as well. So yeah, but that's it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.